Hey everybody, welcome to episode 113 of Build That House with me, Jim. Glad you're back. I have to get this east side house wrapped. Now I'm double layering it, as you know. I got the first layer on the bottom. Right now I'm gonna tackle the next row, and then the third row, and then of course the precariously dangerous upper part there, which I'm not looking forward to, but it's part of the job. So anyway, let's see how I make out today. Once the house is double wrapped, I'm on absolutely new terrain. I already bit into the plumbing a little bit, maybe even more than a little bit. We got all the gray water done. We got half the hot and cold water supplies done. So there's some exciting things coming this spring. And what can I say? So anyway, let's go up there and deal with this Typar for now. Gonna leave that piece of trim off there. I got a good wrap on it. It's stapled. I'll take my chances that it doesn't go anywhere. Had a big windstorm the other day, so I'm a little paranoid. That's what all the strips are for. I don't want to go backwards. Anyway, another 45 minutes, I'll have this second layer buttoned up. Then I go up high, very high. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so that's what I got done. Another layer. Tomorrow, the high part. And I also have to tape these seams here as well. But it looks pretty tight. I think I'm getting a little bit better at doing this. I almost got the two ends. And once that's done, the middle won't be so difficult. Anyway, I'm happy to be seeing some progress. Okay. Anyway, I was hoping to get this buttoned up Friday. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen, but the hard parts are done. That middle area, I can get there off the ladder. So there it is. Man. What can you do? Okay, as you can see, I have my harness on here. This is the last bit up top there that's high, and then I'll get a little bit of a respite from the heights, which I'm looking forward to. I thought that building a rectangular house would be fairly simplified, but I didn't factor in when it's 30 feet tall at its highest point, how slow and how difficult it would be to reach those heights, because I can't fly or I don't have a magic carpet. A magic carpet would be perfect, or a fancy lift on wheels, but obviously that's not in the budget. So we'll do what we can with the Luma pole and a ladder on the Luma pole, and we'll strap up and we'll get this done. All right, I got her. It's amazing, that little piece took 3 hours. I also taped these two seams here. But you know what? I'm gonna put my precautionary strips on there. It could be like that for 18 months. And it's a lot of weather abuse, so take a few hours to put the strips on, but I think it'd be worth it, you know? I'm surprised nobody comments at all and has anything to say about any of this. Like, why don't you put your weather stripping on? That'll do the same thing. Well, I'm having metal siding, would be the answer to your question. And metal siding, it has a corrugated space in it that is adequate, so you don't need rain screen. So that would be why. But I never get any questions or anything. No comments, nothing. It's hilarious. No, maybe it's just best that way. All right, I'm coming around the back. We got a little sun there. Anyway, I'm getting pretty good at this Tyvek thing. I've learned that you should use a level and just mark a level line, because it can get away from you. It can drift. Like it did in the front there. She drifted down a little bit on me. So it just causes more work in the end. It takes a little extra time. So I'm just marking. You can see a little black felt right there. And it just kind of gives you a little guideline. Happy to be on the back side of the house. Okay. So tomorrow I'll pick up where I left off here. I just opened those up because if the wind picks up tonight, it just destroys everything. Anyway, super happy with what I got done today. It was a stellar day. It was nice and dry and no wind and sunny. And once again, I'll give you a peek at this. This is just, I'm so happy with this. Strips on there. She's all taped up. Double layer. Double layer. So it's got to help with the R factor. You'd think, right? Two's better than one. I didn't want to do it, but you know, if the inspector goes, you can't put siding on that, it's been over 6 months, you got to re-Tyvek the whole thing, I'll say no problem. There's 2 layers on it. You can either peel one off, or obviously the under layer is UV protected by the outer layer. That's my theory anyway. And in the meantime, if it helps with the keeping the heat in the house, or just keeping the house a little drier, because house wrap breathes, you know, like water can move through it. That's the idea. So anyway, one more look at it here. See if I can, there you go. Always forget that view. And up and away again. So both ends are completely double done. And now it's the front and the back. So we'll carry on bravely, boldly. And I just like it when there's progress. It's exhilarating. Sometimes there's not. You know, weather and other things get in the way. Sometimes you get bogged down with the smallest things. Little speed video of me moving over the Illuma pole. Let's get her done. Okay, I got her down on my own. I just didn't film it. There's no point me videoing myself a problem. Anyway, there wasn't a problem. I'm a pretty careful guy. Haven't hurt myself yet in 2.5 years, so. Anyway, now it's time to try to figure out how to set this stuff up so I can do this up here. So there's everything. I'm just gonna engineer it now, mastermind it all. There you go, it's all moved. Ready to carry on with some more Typar. I keep calling it Tyvek, I'm sorry about that.
There's two brands. They're basically the same thing, unless you go to their websites, and of course they say they're completely different. But for the most part, as far as I know, Typar is house wrap, Tyvek is house wrap. There's also other products out there too, but I think these are the two most popular. Anyway, got that moved, and I'll have to move it many more times to get around the back. May even have to go 3 moves on the front, because I need to have this cantilevered out to reach that upper corner there. If there's not enough cantilevered out, I can't put the ladder on it. So that's just the way it is. Okay, so that's it. I'm calling it a day. But I'm free and clear. These can go all the way up to the top. I'm hoping that'll be stable enough. If not, as soon as I get up there, I'll put another one on just below the Typar line, because I'm going to overlap a foot there, and we will get up there and start. I don't know how I'm going to. It took me 4 hours to move this today. It'll take me 20 minutes to do that piece of Typar before basically I can't do any more without moving the thing again. But maybe I'll try to do it in sections and get right up top. We'll get all half of it done, and then move it down, and then move it back again. I'm going to be playing this game for quite a while. I'm Typaring now for I think like 5 or 6 weeks now. Can't remember. I'd have to check the records. But when it's done, it's done. Anyway, this will be the end of this episode. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you did. Thanks for sticking out with me on this boring part. I'm just stuck in Typar world right now.